But I really want to show you something that I've been doing recently that is pretty cool. And that is going to be all of our agents here. Let me move this over. So this is our grid.io agents. This is the homepage where I could track all the costs and everything. And really the core of the infrastructure here is built on Claude Code with a bunch of models on the back end that I'm using. So I'm using some GPT stuff, I'm using some Claude stuff, some Grok stuff, some Chinese models like DeepSeek and Minimax that are a lot cheaper as well. But the core idea here is that we have different agents. Different agents do different things. These are essentially, I think of them as coworkers or teammates that can do action, pull context, and create things for myself and my team. The primary one that I use is Alf. This is kind of like my executive assistant. And for context, I pretty much use Alf for anything that is capturing and triaging my work. So all of my emails, and I can show you my captures tab, all of my emails, Slack messages, LinkedIn messages, Jira, Confluence, action items, tweak task lists, meetings from Loom. It all gets distilled into here, pulls into a triage tab where I could then walk through and actually go through and talk through some of the things I want to action on in one single place. So if I have a list of 10 emails that I need to get back to, I voice dump everything in here and it actually kind of pulls everything all together for me across all my platforms. And it's kind of my command center where I could just go through and do everything from one single place. So it saves me a lot of time there. But on top of that, the next time that it starts to draft things for me and archive my emails, label them, it's going to be learning from what I told it to do and get better as it goes. So the drafts that it's going to be creating a year from now are going to be a lot more accurate, not just because the models are better, but because it's learning from what I'm telling it and saving those as memories, lessons, and skills for later on. So that's kind of the primary one that I use, Alf. And I'll talk about Penny in just a second because that's a really cool one. But I also have a people tab in here. And really the power of AI is that it can get a lot of context on the things that you do and replicate them shockingly close. So I created a whole kind of database in here, a contact list or CRM of everybody I've ever sent a message to, at least in the past month. And then what it does is it categorizes by platform, because sometimes I reach out to people on Slack, sometimes it's on LinkedIn, sometimes it's on email. And what it does is it creates a different pattern or way of talking to those people across all the different platforms. So it syncs every single message that comes in and goes out, and then creates a voice for each platform. So anytime that I'm going to draft a response or do anything, and I don't want to show the people tab because I might have sensitive info in there, but it actually boils that down into usable things for AI to reuse and get context on how I would specifically draft a note to this person on this particular platform. So that's how it also gets better and learns from it as well. Hey, real quick, if you feel like Jira is messy and slow, or you feel like you're constantly trying to fix and rebuild it, then I want to invite you to take our free Jira strategy assessment down below. In just a few really quick questions, we'll show you which stage your team is currently in and exactly what to fix first.